No way. This can't be real. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. We'll be here all year.
Great to see you. Take a look around. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks for swinging by. Hope to see you again.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. Yeah. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
We believe we have the talent to compete for a championship, but we don't consider ourselves the favorites.
What do you mean by that?
If we don't reach the conference finals, we've failed. If we don't win a championship, that'd be painful, but acceptable.
Hold on, Cliff, I can't approach a season with that perspective. I only have one goal in mind, and that's to win a title, period.
And I'm wired the same way, and that is my goal too. But my job as the general manager is to evaluate the organization with clear eyes. And our current roster compared to the other contenders, well, it wouldn't be fair to say that we have failed if we didn't win the championship. It would be fair to say that we failed if we don't reach the conference finals. Does that make sense?
For you, sure. But for me, it's title or bust. I don't...
Understood. Understood. This is just me being completely transparent with you. All right, speaking
no,
of...
I don't want to hear this shit.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great, because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing.
Yeah. You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule.
Hey man, get me out of this fucking thing. I want Rookie Rider. She want to be? Yes.
You know what speaks to me, Coach? I want to prove that I'm the top player in my draft class. That feels like the best.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. Oh, one more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
That's why I play this dumb shit.
You good, MP?
Looking good, my guy.
These fans make a lot of noise. Let's quiet them down.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right? Of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
I get that, but you're talking about...
A star. I know. Which means you need to be exceptional if you want his minutes. This is a...
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
We know MP came ready to play. What's up, MP?
What's up, everyone? It's Ronnie 2K. I'm live here at the arena. The vibe is crazy.
Hey, yo, watch out, bro.
Hey, MP, what's going on?
Do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Ronnie.
Oh, from the team. Okay, is that why you got the camera?
No. Ronnie 2K. I'm doing content, video games.
Oh, Ronnie 2K. Okay. That reminds me, man. Are you guys bringing back the rebirth feature? That was one
Yeah,
of my...
man, it's back and better than ever. All you gotta do is get a build to 90 and you unlock a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on rebirth builds.
Okay, like what, though?
Head start on level grinding, silver level badge unlocks, accelerated badge progression. There's a lot more. We can chop it up. We can talk about it. Like, you want to come on the live? Say what's up.
Hey.
I just want to play. Go to the arena.
Shaking, MP.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What do you say?
Not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Hey, that seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got your invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but...
Yeah, let me play better than Jalen Brunson, you know. That makes sense.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Boston. Celtics here in Boston. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And now, the New York Knicks starters. You've got Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the one spot. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These the first minutes for the first round pick.
And I have...
Checked in for Tatum. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Let's go across the court and here's some more news on MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career, guys.
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. White finds Porzingis. Nails the baby hook. Porzingis has got 10 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Knicks trail by 7. They need this. And Rodriguez, the bucket, the assist. From Payne.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
.114 left to play here in the first. Here's Brown. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. This, of course, being game 1 of the season, is their first look at the Celtics.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
McBride passes to Rodriguez. 6 to shoot. McBride gets a screen from Rodriguez. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
13 feet away. And it's Boston with
who's
another.
gonna eat me up all day? I'm a fucking point guard.
Fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Rodriguez outside. Back to Towns. New York moving the ball around. The shot by Rodriguez, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Boston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Tatum. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Count it.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Knicks trail by 5. Here's McBride. Now here's Rodriguez. Back to McBride. Takes the 3. And they'll get another chance. Rodriguez passes to McBride. From outside, off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Springer can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
There's a screen by Achua. That's tipped. Here's Pritchard. Still yet to score. Tatum kicks to Horford. And here is Tatum. It's up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. McBride passes to Brunson. Beyond the arc. Brunson from long distance.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Tatum with a screen on Brunson. Tatum passes to Springer. Knicks with the rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4
Get on my way, nigga.
5 makes are from beyond the arc.
I'm trying to fucking score.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
No doubt, it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
McBride passes to Rodriguez. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
New York's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's McBride, gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 4-point Knicks lead.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So Boston ends up going with a new group. And a new group in for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. Anunoby, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Brown against Anunoby. Will it go? Pass to Cornette. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it up. And it's White missing. The Knicks leading by 4. Clark tips to Rodriguez. Down low. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Rodriguez passes to Towns. It's hauled in by Cornette.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Brown with the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the Knicks with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. Inside, it's deflected. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Friday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Count that one. Brown's got 9 points.
Night in, night out. Brown just makes plays.
Hard against Porzingis. Now, here's Hart. Tight defense on him. New York, no good that time either.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Total focus from Holiday at the arc. He doesn't like to waste shots.
Hart the pass to Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the Celtics making a change here. Kate is checked in, and Towns drops them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Bridges against White. Pass to Kata. A 3 from Porzingis. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Here's Rodriguez. Towns a screen on White. Rodriguez. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Now, this is how you finish a first half. Sending them to the locker room with a statement shot from three-point range.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. They can wear an opponent out. Doing it again tonight. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create. How hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And New York looking at who they've got. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Rodriguez out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at 7.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Brunson surveying the D. Hart with a screen on Brown. Bridges outside. Here's Towns. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and it hasn't helped.
Well, Tatum has so many tricks and so many ways he can try and beat you.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 7-point differential. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Hart kicks to Brunson. Outside, Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, and now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Holiday, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Rodriguez outside. This one for 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum with it. 13 points in the game. On the wing, Holiday. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 5. Outside for Rodriguez. Back to Hart. Drops in the layup for 2.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. No good on that one. And as we finish the third quarter. It's still close. Both teams trading baskets. It's the Celtics leading by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Jason Tatum. And it's Shireman in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson outside. Over to the left wing. Pass to Rodriguez. Shot clock at 6. That shot, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Achua. Rodriguez passes to Robinson. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. Robinson's got his first points in this one.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Celtics lead by 6.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Robinson misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Tatum no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Brunson. A 3 ball. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Cornette. Nice ball movement by Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. Now McBride. To tie it up. And Pritchard pulls it down.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Group in for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. Teams will make substitutions. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gets it down to single digits. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Pritchard passes to Walsh. Pass to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Got a piece of it. Rodriguez goes in. It's blocked. So it's the... picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence.
You can get that one back next time.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on the t-shirt.
I'm serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
We all have our bad days.
Keep going, bro. Red heart.
I just started this shit. Like, I don't got clothes.
How the progress going?
It sucks. I have a skateboard. I gotta run fucking on a treadmill. I just want some Gatorade. I want some stamina. You know? You don't know, eh? Real talk. Real talking, Tay. You don't know. Men's and them don't know.
Damn well I gotta go, Saya.
Alright, hit me with a free follow. This is fucking Gatorade, bro. Ain't no way that's Gatorade.
Hi, welcome in.
Feeling you, MP. What's up, MP?
Get some more playing time, you know?
Every game is a new day, MP.
I can't fucking do this.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text, too?
They do. And you will want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. Teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have his chance to make a lasting first impression here in just a moment as this stadium gets ready to rock. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Yeah, they're missing a quality player. And we all know injuries are a part of the game, but they've got to make the adjustment.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5. And for New York, they've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Bridges in at the 2. Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Greg.
And at times, I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about
Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Nesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Clock at 4. Toppin's shot is off. New York has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Hart with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Right side Hart. Pass to Rodriguez. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
That's tipped. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big Cat says, take that.
Pacers trail by 4. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. Top it against Hart. Here's Rodriguez. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. 4-3. And again, New York with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Hart passes to Rodriguez. Let's go with a 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to McConnell. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. McBride comes in for Anunoby. And Payne is subbed in for Mikal Bridges. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here. Hits the three-pointer.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Takes the 3. Robinson in the post.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? Happy New Year's Eve.
1 second left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good moment.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Knicks leading by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Tyrese Halliburton, Obi Toppin out there with Walker. Then it's Jackson, and it's McConnell in at the 1. Indiana trailing here. Here's Walker. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. There's a screen. Fires the 3. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
McConnell finds Walker. Takes a step back. Halliburton. And it's New York with a rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Rodriguez, the pass to Brunson. Who poked away. Pass to Rodriguez. Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
McConnell, good. Here's Brunson. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Outside McBride. Brunson passes to Rodriguez. Brunson against McConnell. Pass to Rodriguez. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And it's Bridges in for McBride. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Outside Walker. Halliburton for three. The Knicks with the rebound. This, their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
Exactly. Dispatched in the conference semis, and so they'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge in this game. They should be highly motivated.
Clark, how about the run the Indiana Pacers had in the inaugural NBA Cup?
Boy, that was pretty impressive, wasn't it, VA, making it all the way to the finals. It certainly was a statement to the rest of the league that the Pacers are on the come. Now you got to keep an eye on them because they've got a nice core that's just moving into the prime of their career.
Here's Nembhard. Indiana again missing. New York has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Bridges. Here's Rodriguez. Fires from deep. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now Toppin. Back to Walker. Pass to Toppin. Turner against Robinson. Turner, no good. Knicks leading by 5. Bridges down low. Walker covering. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quick.
Teams will make substitutions. Puts it up off the inbound. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Jackson the screen. Here's Nembhard. No good again that time.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's McConnell. The Pacers again can't hit.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
A minute 58 left in the first half. Towns on a screen. Oh, they get a hand on it. Rodriguez, the pass to Bridges. 4 on the clock. Hart from long range. Walker pulls down the board. Pacers trail by 12. McConnell right side. Pass to Siakam. Sinks that one from the post. Siakam's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Outside Hart. Here's Rodriguez. Cranes the triple. Rodriguez has got 8 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
McConnell finds Siakam. 55 seconds left to play in the half. Really left him alone that time. Walker's got his second basket of the game.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. From behind the arc. And the Knicks, another three.
And they...
Someone up there must just love to see my page.
To have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
On the wing, Nembhard. He's guarded by Bridges. Nembhard with it. He's against Bridges. Nice D from Bridges. Pass to Hart. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Here's Rodriguez. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New York in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've been in total control in this game, and they hope it continues. Back after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Checking out New York. They didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Pacers.
When you have fewer possessions.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
Just about ready ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
He's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Bridges. He's got 16. Pass to Rodriguez. Left side, Brunson. Bridges with it. Outside Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Turner.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Rodriguez in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Back to Brunson. Launches a 3. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percent. Right now.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They pressed all the right buttons.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Pass to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Hart. Siakam for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Rodriguez. He's got 11. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And Indiana misses again.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
First free throw is good. And a deep run for the Pacers in last season's playoffs, Clark.
A very impressive run, B.A., and even though it didn't end the way they wanted it to, you've got to factor in the experience they got as something to build on. And you look at the nucleus of this club, I mean, they've got a great combination of youth and experience and potential. So I would think the trend continues north going forward.
Both free throws, good from Brunson. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
A minute 20 left in the third. Floats one. No good at the rim.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Walker. Toppin outside. Here's Shepard to end the run. He drops it from range.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now here's McBride. The D's right on him. Out to the right wing. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
He gets it in there. Siakam's got 20.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
McBride passes to Rodriguez. From deep. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Yeah, shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Knicks leading by 19. Outside Payne. Outside McBride. Here's Rodriguez. And it's off from 3-point range. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New York out in front, up 19. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep working the game, possession by possession.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Toppin. TJ McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Walker, and it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. Out to the wing. Here's Rodriguez. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Walker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
And both free throws good for Walker. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it. And with the lead, they're focused on creating good looks in the paint.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
McBride with it. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Rodriguez. And the three-pointer goes. And the Knicks lead by 20.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And Indiana misses again. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Rodriguez. Achua passes to Rodriguez. Three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 20. Halliburton outside. Inside. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Rodriguez, the pass to McBride. Outside Achua. Now McBride. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Pass to Rodriguez. Screen by Robinson. There's the three. The shot by Rodriguez. No good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Now here's Halliburton. The three. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got assist number 5 here tonight. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So both teams making some changes here. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. A clean win. And
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
They don't even know what's coming for them.
Good, MP. All right, baby. Let's get down.
Please text the word Knicks along with your issue in Sequel
Coming up moments from now, the venue in the heart of downtown New York City. The Cavaliers taking on the... It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. Then on Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons.
And that game against the Hawks, that one's going to be the 7th game of the season.
Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this team can get further and further in the Eastern Conference to a conference finals, maybe to an NBA finals, and winning a championship. But how can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That will be interesting to monitor in the year.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific young player.
Now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted around the league. So this New York team, they finally have direction, and they finally have hope, and they finally have a chance to win in the East.
Absolutely. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. As always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson's checked in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in for Mikal Bridges. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Payne. Rodriguez outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Towns. Andrew Shamet comes in for Rodriguez. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams, just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. That certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
On the court for Cleveland, Jared Allen is out there with George Niang. Then it's Okoro. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Jerome in at the point. Here's Allen. Excellent D that time from Robinson. New York leading by 4. To the middle. A steal. Pass to Jerome. Stolen by Brunson. And oh, here we go. Rodriguez has got the ball in the fast break chance. Brunson outside. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Pass to Achua. Here's Robinson. Now here's Rodriguez. Some nice passing by New York here. Ah, the sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Merrill can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
There's the triple. The shot by Rodriguez, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Allen against Robinson. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Brunson the pass to Rodriguez. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. There's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything. You could package, it could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young Rodriguez is checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. New York leading by 7. To the paint. It's stolen by Wade.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
LeVert against Anunoby. LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Bridges. And another miss by Cleveland.
And they continue to control the glass.
Rodriguez outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Pass to LeVert. For 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Towns the screen. Bridges inside the three-point line. Offensive rebound. Towns kicks to Rodriguez. Three-pointer. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket for Mitchell.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Garland against Rodriguez. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The broad shoulders of Cat helps make him an excellent screener.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you any time of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. KDB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
On the wing, Anunoby. To the inside. Out to Bridges. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Town. And now that's 11 points for Mikal Bridges.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's a nice delivery.
Garland. That one doesn't go. Towns with the defensive effort.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's the screen. Tries again. And the layup good by Hart. Hart's got 10 points. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this.
Hello.
Never easy to replace a guy like John Collins. He scores, rebounds, runs the floor, and he can be a go-to guy for you offensively.
Yeah, the loss of his energy and production is real.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Cavaliers.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin.
And happy you could join us. This is checked in for New York. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Rodriguez out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Brunson scanning the floor. Right wing. Here's Rodriguez. New York, no good that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Outside Garland. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer, LeVert. The shot that time, not on target.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Back to Rodriguez. Brunson the pass to Rodriguez. Clock at 6. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Towns with the steal. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. For the Cavaliers, George Niang comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Okoro in for LeVert. Trying to get something going. And on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Niang.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Bridges passes to Rodriguez. To the middle. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 11 in the second half.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And Doris, this summer, the Cavaliers opting to make changes.
And Kevin, a little bit of a surprise in this particular way. They fired their coaching staff, bring in a new regime. And think about it, you fire that group after you've made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, and yet you still opt to go in a different direction. So a lot of pressure on the staff coming in.
Out to the right wing, launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And that one's good. Brunson. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
All game long,
Man, my
had
team
active
done.
hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Rodriguez kicks to Brunson. Back to Rodriguez. Sinks the three-pointer. Rodriguez has got 14.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Garland dishes to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Garland against Rodriguez. Outside Garland. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since. Boy, picking up where he left off, his second from distance this half.
Don't leave me, nigga.
Overall.
Don't fucking leave me.
Pass to Mitchell from deep. No good that time. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Wade. Karis LeVert is out there with George Niang. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2 spot. LeVert. Robinson with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Garland. Pass to LeVert. Now here's Wade. Started by Robinson. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul. The game. Niang finds Garland. LeVert in the corner. Screen by Niang. Shot clock at 3. LeVert the pass to Jerome. Shoots over Rodriguez. Jerome. No good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
McBride's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Let's get an update on Evan Mobley. David, what's his status?
Hey, guys, I got an update from the Cavaliers head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. Well, you hate suffering injuries any time of the year, but it's especially impactful this early on. Tough break. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Miles McBride.
Jalen Brunson at the line. One shot.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
It's Brunson, top of the key. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
The longer his career grows, the more you see Mikal Bridges put together these scoring outbursts.
And so, LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 15-point game. And here's Garland for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Outside Garland. And that one drops.
Darius Garland cooking right now. Boy, when he gets going, he is a problem.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your... feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. Mobley comes in for George Niang. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. Rodriguez goes in.
Yeah, easy call.
Evan Mobley, second personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Rodriguez. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Jalen Brunson, who's checked in. Ends up going with the new group. New York calls timeout. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. .132 left in the fourth quarter. Rodriguez outside. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Porter outside. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knicks.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Ty Jerome at the line, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Rodriguez right side. Pass to Payne. Here's Hakporti. New York moving the ball around. And here is Rodriguez. 5 to shoot. Problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
That's right, MC. They can't stop you.
Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
MP. It's your world. We just live it.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in front of its own fans. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. You take a look